Hello, readers! You have been learning so many things that you can do that help you to become a better reader. We've been talking a lot about rhyming words. We've been learning about the direction that we point as we're reading. We've been talking about how when readers read, they point to each word on the page. We've been learning about beginning sounds, and you've been working really hard to think about what's happening in the stories that you're reading. So today, I thought we could put together all of those things that we've been working hard at, and we could try reading a new story together. So today, we're going to read a story together called Dogs. We know that a lot of the books that we read together have our sight words in them. And those are those words that we can read in a snap that we're practicing in kindergarten. So today, our story Dogs has two sight words in it. And I'm going to hold up those sight words on a card, and I want you to see if you can read them quickly to me before we notice them in our story. So if you know what this word is, can you shout it out to me? This is the word my. You will notice that sight word as we're reading today. If you know this word, can you shout it out to me? This is the word can. You will also notice that word in our story. Today, we're going to be reading a story about a dog show. And on each page, one of these dogs is going to show off a trick that they know how to do. As I'm reading today, I'm going to remember that readers point to each word on the page. And you're going to notice today that one of the words is covered up. And I've covered up a word in each sentence so that we can do some thinking work. And we can think about what word the author has put in the sentence. And then after we do that thinking work, we'll check our work and we'll find out what word the author used. So let's see if we can read together. Dogs. Take a minute and just look at the first page of our story. What do you notice is happening here? Do you see any snap words? Oh, sight words. I call them snap words in my classroom. Do you see any sight words that you notice on this page? Can you shout them out to me? I'm going to point slowly. See if you can join me and read along with me. My dog can. Let's look at the picture for a clue. What do you notice that dog doing? I see that little girl is holding the leash and the dog he's walking. If that word was walk, what would we see at the beginning? Walk. Shout out to me what letter makes that w sound. Do you know? I bet many of you were saying W because you know the W says w. Let's take a peek and see if that word matches what we were thinking. W. Let's reread. My dog can walk. And you see the judge is writing some notes there on his pad about how the dog is doing in the dog show. Let's look at the next page together. My dog can. What do you notice the dog doing in the picture? What word do you think the author wrote next? What is the dog doing? My dog can. If that word is jump, what do you think we will see first? Can you shout it out to me? Check your prediction. Let's see. Were you shouting out J because you knew the J makes that sound? Let's reread and see if it makes sense. My dog can jump. And he's jumping through the hoop. Ooh, think about what the dog is doing in this picture. You see the little girl has thrown a frisbee, and the dog is going to do what? What do you think the author is going to tell us about on this page? Let's read together. My dog can... If that word is catch, what letter do you think we'll see first? What's that beginning sound in catch? Can you shout it out to me? Let's check. Does that word look like catch? My dog can catch. What's the dog doing in the next picture? Can you tell? Yeah, it looks like he's sleeping. My dog can sleep. If that word is sleep, what do you think we'll see? What sound do you hear at the beginning of sleep? I hear the S sound. What letter makes that sound? S. Do you see that letter? That word must be sleep. Let's reread it. My dog can sleep. What do you notice the dog doing here? My dog can... Yeah, looks like he's just sitting. My dog can sit. Oh, sleep, sit. They have the same sound at the beginning. What letter makes that sound? Let's check. Does that word look like sit? My dog can sit. Oh, what's the next dog showing us? You got it. Looks like the dog is swimming. My dog can swim. Oh, I'm hearing that same beginning sound. Sleep, sit, swim. What letter makes that sound? Let's check and see if that word looks like swim. My dog can swim. I'm noticing the ending has a different pattern. Let's point and try this new pattern. We like dogs. So, boys and girls, this is a strategy that you can try when you're reading at home. We know that readers, when they read, they point to each one of the words. And as you're pointing, you should be thinking about what's happening in the pictures and then checking those beginning sounds to see if they make sense. So I hope that when you're reading at home, you're enjoying pointing to the words, you're enjoying thinking about what's happening in your story, and you're starting to try those beginning sounds to think about what the author has said in the stories that you're reading. Have a wonderful day.